camping, or hiking. And at U-Save, you'll find so much more than fuel. Fill up on all the snacks and drinks that you need for the entire trip. That's U-Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier, where it's your convenience, our pleasure.
We take all the decisions and explain them and make it easier for everybody to understand.
We bring a uniqueness to it, and we try to make sure everything is positive and happy and people have a good experience.
People come in and sign the papers and they leave and they're happy, they get the cows. I like that.
When we hand you that deed to your home, there's not going to be anything that's going to come up later that's going to hurt.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier, online at bearlakedental.com, or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
Live coverage of Bear Lake High School sports on SVI Media is made possible by Gary Tusher CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Here to help. Stephen Hammond Dental, local family dentistry. Lenhard Beverages, proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. And U-Save Phillips 66, live life to the full.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier, from the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and services so we can serve.
Your leader in local coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Good evening and welcome inside the Bear Cave for live coverage of Bear Lake Bears basketball and the 2A District 5 boys basketball tournament between the Bear Lake Bears, the 1 seed in the district tournament, and the 2 seed from over the hill out of Westside High School, the Pirates, back in Montpelier tonight to take on the Bear Lake Bears. Winner goes to the semis. Loser drops down into the consolation bracket this upcoming Saturday. Appreciate you joining us. I'm Duke Dance, filling in for Jared and Lisa today. Good thing we got Nate with us still, though. Nate's still here to provide his expert insight because he's seen these two teams. Nate, you get in postseason basketball, and you always seem to see the Bears and the Pirates go at it. Today we have it in the semifinals.
Absolutely, Duke. Both these teams have a very storied history going back year after year. A lot of tough games when I was in high school. A lot of tough games still. Can think of about a dozen buzzer beaters, a dozen game winners. Just a fun rivalry game to be a part of, and I'm happy to be here for another one.
Gym's starting to fill up. By the way, the Pirates have traveled very well tonight. They're doing some sort of Hawaiian theme. They got grass skirts and lays and everything, and a huge Pirate student section. Bear Lake fans starting to fill in as well. By the way, the Lady Bears played earlier today. Jared and Lisa at the state girls tournament right now. Earlier tonight, they finished up the Bear Lake Lady Bears a walloping over Declo, 55-26. in that one. So the Lady Bears advance to the semifinal round of the state tournament. They play at 7 o'clock tomorrow night between either Coal Valley or Soda Springs. That game scheduled to tip off at 7 o'clock as well. So the Lady Bears will be there. Jared and Lisa will have that game for you live tomorrow night. But as far as this one, Bear Lake and West Side, we'll tip off in about 8 minutes from right now as pregame coverage continues on SVI and the Wave, all part of the SVI Sports Network. Wherever your outdoor adventure takes you, stop first at You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier. Phillips 66 helps you live to the full on your next off-road adventure, fishing trip, or the next time you go hunting, camping, or hiking. And at You Save, you'll find so much more than fuel. Fill up on all the snacks and drinks that you need for the entire trip. That's You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier, where it's your convenience, our pleasure.
We take all the decisions and explain them and make it easier for everybody to understand.
We bring a uniqueness to it, and we try to make sure everything is positive and happy and people have a good experience.
People come in and sign the papers and they leave and they're happy, they get the cows. I like that.
When we hand you that deed to your home, there's not going to be anything that's going to come up later that's going to hurt.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier. Online at bearlakeddental.com or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
Live coverage of Bears basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Postseason basketball on the SVI Sports Network, and the Bear Lake Bears playing host to the West Side Pirates tonight in the semifinal round of the 2A District 5 Boys Basketball Tournament, hoping to keep the momentum from a Lady Bear blowout win earlier tonight at the state tournament. With that win over Declo, Bear Lake Lady Bears into the semis. With a win today, the Bear Lake boys team would advance to the championship round once again in the District 5 tournament, and of course trying to get to the state tournament themselves. I'm Duke Dance filling in for Jared and Lisa. Of course, Nate here with me again today. Nate, Westside won the first two meetings. First one was, a 72-67 difference. That was the most recent one. But then 57-52, that game was the one at Westside. So they've been fairly close. What did you see in those two games, in those Pirate wins for Westside?
Honestly, for Westside, they've got about four players that are all pretty key into their offense. Number 10, Eli Brown, the senior, heart and soul of this team. He's going to run their offense. He's their point guard. He's a big physical guy, passes the ball very well, shoots the ball super efficiently, and he can get red hot. Going along with the red hot shooting, number 20, Garrett Robinson, also a senior, another player to watch, and he can get his shot from the outside going fast. He's always got the green light out there. Expect him to put up a lot of threes. And then their inside attack, number 23, the junior Ivan Campbell, and number 24, Rafe Graves, in the last game especially, tearing it up on the inside with some open looks and some shots inside that just kept falling for him. Got to shut down the interior if you're Bear Lake, but you've also got to extend your defense. So kind of a push and pull dynamic there for the Bears tonight.
So far, Westside's had the advantage in this series, winning the first two. Bear Lake, though, trying to get a big one in the postseason and pick up their first win of the year against the Westside Pirates. And so much of high school sports and heading into postseason is momentum, right, Nate? Bear Lake, the hot team, they've won 5 of their last 6 games coming into this one. And so when you look at the way Bear Lake's been playing, they've been finding ways to win over the last couple of games.
Absolutely. They've just been rolling in every sense of the word. couple big wins against the Molat Dragons early on in the season. They had a phenomenal showing against them. 2 statement wins that have put the Bear Lake Bears into a position to succeed here in this tournament. Even before that, a couple nice wins against Aberdeen, a couple statement wins against Soda Springs. Been a pretty successful year to be a Bear Lake Bear.
So we'll see how it all plays out. They did put a little more time up on the clock, so we're about 8.5 minutes away from tip-off time with our pregame coverage on the SVI Sports Network. As always, should be a raucous location between the Westside Pirates and the Bear Lake Bears at Bear Lake High School. We'll take another 2-minute break, and our countdown to tip-off continues next on SVI Sports Network.
Live coverage of Bear Lake High School sports on SVI Media is made possible by Gary Tusher CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Here to help, Stephen Hammond Dental, local family dentistry. Lenhard Beverages, proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. And you save Phillips 66. Live life to the full.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital.
Don't you just love going to Caribou Ford in the winter?
It's right in the middle of Eastern Idaho Playground, over Fish Creek Summit. Just beautiful.
By the fishing hole.
Might as well stop for a little soak on the way home.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous warranty forever.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
You have a list of things. None of those things say wander around a warehouse looking for somebody to help you, or walk out not knowing if you got exactly what you need. Nope, you have a list of things, and Ace has them, from the brands you trust. We also have people like Pete who ask the right questions to make sure you get everything you need. Because at Ace, we have our own list, and great service is at the top.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
If RPMs raise your BPMs, if the open road is an open invitation, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Go windows down. Go volume up. Go in. Go out. Go off. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
I've always said this about title companies. We all do the same exact thing. But it's the people that make the difference.
This new brand is going to represent who we are.
Honesty, integrity, loyalty, kindness, hard work, thoroughness. Nobody would buy anything without knowing they're getting it free and clear of somebody else's debt or problems. And that's the whole purpose of a title search, is to make sure that we can ensure clear title.
And it was critical that we have a brand that really describes that.
The team at the Montpelier office of Flying S Title and Escrow are ready to assist you with your next real estate transaction and are proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. Visit Flying S Title and Escrow at 469 Washington Street or call 208-847-1300. Also available at fste.com.
Here's Jared and Lisa and the SVI Sports crew with more live coverage of Bears basketball.
No Jared, no Lisa tonight, as they have been at the state basketball tournament for the Bear Lake Lady Bears. And again, they walloped Declo just earlier tonight. That game going final about 20 or 30 minutes ago. Bear Lake Lady Bears with the win 55-26. They advance to the semifinal game against either Cole Valley or Soda Springs. Cole, the third-seeded team, Soda, the sixth-seeded team. They are scheduled to tip off at 7 o'clock tonight, so the Bear Lake Lady Bears will play the winner of that one in the state semifinals tomorrow night. That one will tip off at 7 o'clock, and Jared and Lisa will be back with you for that game live on KVSI The Wave tomorrow night for the Lady Bears at the state tournament. Great season for Bear Lake girls basketball continuing in the 2A state tournament. My name's Duke Gantz, and Nate here with me today as we continue with live coverage of the boys Bear Lake basketball program. We're about 3.5 minutes away from the national anthem, starting lineup, and tip-off in this semifinal game in the District 5 boys basketball tournament between Bear Lake hosting the West Side Pirates. And as you can see the bracket up on your screen right now, the winner of this game will advance to the first game of the championship round tomorrow, and the loser will drop down to the consolation bracket, and they will play either Malad or Soda Springs. That game going to be played in conjunction with this one, also scheduled to tip off at 7 o'clock tonight. And that will be a Saturday game. So, Nate, when you look at this bracket, not only do you get a chance to go to the championship, but you get a day off on Saturday to get ready for it. So this is a big game.
Absolutely. A lot at stake here. Obviously, you want that rest to come into that game well rested and ready to go, prepped and locked and loaded. So tonight's game's a little bit more than a win and a loss. It's that added rest. Every team wants that. Every team needs it. Plus, it gives you that high seed. You get the opportunity to lose a game and you're still alive. So, I mean, there's multiple factors to this game that just make it bigger than just winning or losing.
Despite Westside winning the first two meetings in this matchup by 5 points each game, Bear Lake still the 1 seed. Bear Lake Bears 6-2 coming out of the conference schedule this year. Both losses, of course, to Westside. However, the Pirates 3 losses on the season, so they're 5-3 with a 13-9 overall record for the Westside Pirates. And when you look at the Westside schedule, it's been interesting, Nate. When you look at their last 5 games, they've all been extremely close. Westside has gone 3-2 in their last 5 games with an average point differential of 2.8 points per game. So if this one comes down to a close 2-possession game again, Westside's been into those games, as has Bear Lake. And look, it's always that way between these two, right? It's always a 1 or 2, 3 possession game at the end.
Absolutely. You never see a blowout between these two teams. Typically, it's a close game, wire to wire. One thing I have heard through Westside is their games have gone, after the Bear Lake game, they've kind of been a little more inconsistent, had a little trouble winning. Said the wheels fell off a little bit over there, but they're getting back to it. And you can never count this team out. Wins and losses for the Westside Pirates, it doesn't matter. They want to come in here. They want to prove themselves. They want to prove a point, and they want to win this game every single time these two teams step on the floor. So they're going to come out here hungry for a win, and you can't underestimate that if you're the Bear Lake Bears.
The Bear Cave filling up, and we're just about ready to roll tonight in this semifinal matchup of the district tournament. Westside, again, traveled well. They have a great student section. As always, the Bears with a great home students crowd as well, as the teams head to the bench and the Bears get ready to go and start this game off. Of course, the national anthem, and then we'll have your starters, and we'll be ready to roll and get this one underway between the Bear Lake Bears and the Westside Pirates. A trip to the tournament, or the championship game of the District 5 boys basketball tournament on the line. A Saturday bye as well. The game to watch tonight, Malad and Soda Springs. That one also scheduled to tip off at 7 o'clock tonight. Loser of this game plays the winner of that one in the consolation, while the winner goes on to a game next week in the championship game. It's all part of our countdown to tip-off coverage between the Bears and the Pirates. We'll be back after the national anthem with your starting lineup and tip-off live on the SBI Sports Network. Wherever your outdoor adventure takes you, stop first at You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier. Phillips 66 helps you live to the full on your next off-road adventure, fishing trip, or the next time you go hunting, camping, or hiking. And at You Save, you'll find so much more than fuel. Fill up on all the snacks and drinks that you need for the entire trip. That's You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier, where it's your convenience, our pleasure.
We take all the decisions and explain them and make it easier for everybody to understand.
We bring a uniqueness to it, and we try to make sure everything is positive and happy and people have a good experience.
People come in and sign the papers and they leave and they're happy, they get the house. I like that.
When we hand you that deed to your home, there's not going to be anything that's going to come up later that's going to hurt.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier, online at bearlakedental.com, or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
Live coverage of Bear Lake High School sports on SVI Media is made possible by Gary Tusher CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Here to help. Stephen Hammond Dental, local family dentistry. Lenhard Beverages, proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. And You Save Phillips 66. Live life to the full.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital.
Don't you just love going to Caribou Ford in the winter?
It's right in the middle of Eastern Idaho Playground, over Fish Creek Summit. Just beautiful.
By the fishing hole.
Might as well stop for a little soak on the way home.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous warranty forever.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
You have a list of things. None of those things say wander around a warehouse looking for somebody to help you, or walk out not knowing if you got exactly what you need. Nope, you have a list of things, and Ace has them, from the brands you trust. We also have people like Pete who ask the right questions to make sure you get everything you need. Because at Ace, we have our own list, and great service is at the top.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
You're watching Bear Lake basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
National anthem just concluded here at Bear Lake High School, and I'm telling you, they're missing Jared. Someone had to go track down the microphone. They were looking for it. Jared, you've been missed tonight so far already, so we're about ready to go here. Great crowd, and it's Bear Lake and Westside live on the SVI Sports Network this evening. A semifinal game of the district tournament. Winner advances to the announced first for the visiting Westside Pirates. Number 3 is a senior. That is Parker Moser. And next will be number 20. That is Garrett Robinson. Number 23 is a junior. That's going to be Ivan Campbell. Number 32 is a senior. That's Reddick Graves. And number 10 is going to be Eli Brown, a senior. The Pirates coming in 13-9 overall, 5-3 inside of district play, averaging 58.6 points per game on offense while allowing 58.2 points per game on offense. So we told you they play close games, and that gives you a taste of it. Less than a point or a half a difference in the points scored and points allowed on the average for the visiting Westside Pirates tonight. Now the starting 5 going to be announced on the home floor for the Bear Lake Bears. Lights go dark inside the Bear Cave. Number 3, sophomore, 5'10". That's Caden Anderson. Number 11, a senior at 5'10". That's going to be Rhett Lloyd. Number 12, another senior, 6'4". That's Bryson Crane. Another senior, the 6'8", number 20, Christian Bush. And finally, number 24, another senior at 6'1". That's Toby Flake. Head coach Trevor Ward for the home Bear Lake Bears, coming in at 11-10 so far on the season, 6-2 outside of district play. Bear Lake Bears entered the game averaging 50.6 points per game on offense while allowing 51.9 points per game.
I'll tell you what, Duke, that was an electric starting lineup over there by the young man. I didn't catch his name, but he did a phenomenal job filling in for Jared. Jared, you're listening out there in Boise. I know it. You've got some competition, fella.
He's coming for both our jobs, I think is what he's doing.
He's coming for everybody's.
Give that kid a headset. He's ready to roll. We're ready to roll. West Side, Bear Lake, semifinals of the district tournament. Winner goes to the championship round. Loser plays again on Saturday in the consolation. Official Stem Center Court, and we are just about ready to go. Bush wins the opening tip, uncontested. Reddick Graves didn't even try for it, and the Bears have the opening possession of the game, working to the right side inside the Bear Cave. Work it overside to the left wing to Flake. He'll hold it high as West Side jumps into a man-to-man defense to open up the game. Top of the key is Bush, back up to Lloyd. He'll reset the offense and call a new play. Bounce pass to the top of the key to Crane. Takes a deep three down the barrel off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Campbell, and it's West Side basketball back the other direction. Moser takes it across the half-court line. He's picked up by the Bear Lake defense. Anderson, tough pass inside to Campbell. Flicks it down low. Shot fake in the key and then knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Pirates. Down low, nice defense put it down by Flake to knock the ball loose. It's going to stay with West Side. 7:20 to play in a scoreless first quarter. Pirates will trigger in with Moser on the baseline. Bears man up. Moser looking, bounces to the corner. Outside is Campbell. Drive, hops into the lane and scores. Off the take on the corner for Ivan Campbell, has 2 in the first points of the game. Makes it 2-0, 7:07 still to go in the first, as Bear Lake sets up their offense on the opposite side in front of a big Pirate student section that traveled. Bounce to the top of the free throw line. Work left side, now into the corner for the Bear Lake offense. Moser dribbles up center court, crosses left, now right, bounce pass to the right side wing. Here's Robinson. Drives in, kicks back outside again to Crane, takes the long shot, no good, hits the top of the backboard and goes out of bounds. Ball back to the Pirates with 6:44 to play in the first period, still 2-zip. Bear Lake will jump into some half-court pressure. Pirates passing around behind the timeline, now they cross it left side, work over to Robinson, drive, kick out, fake the three is Moser, drives, dishes left side wing, 3, Brown away, got it. Eli Brown, the triple on the left side wing, and the Pirates jump out to a 5-0 lead. 6:25 to go in the opening period. Bears looking for points. Bounce pass right side over to Bush. Holds it on the wing. Couple left-hand dribbles, has a screen, kicks over left, almost stolen, but Anderson corrals it, kicks corner, 3 balls away, taken shot by Flake, no good, fight for the rebound out of bounds, and the official signal, it's West Side basketball, and the Bears come up empty again, still 5-0 Pirates. Quick timeout taken by Coach Trevor Ward, not excited about the start so far, 6:10 to go in the first, Pirates lead 5-0 back in 30 on the SVI Sports Network.
If RPMs raise your BPMs, if the open road is an open invitation, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Go windows down. Go volume up. Go in. Go out. Go off. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Jared and Lisa and live coverage of Bear Lake basketball.
Pirates have the opening lead after a 3-ball from Eli Campbell and a dose underneath from Eli Brown, and then Ivan Campbell. It's Pirate basketball. Bears go half court, trap, and it turns into a steal. Flake back the other way. Pirates are there on defense. Works left side to Crane. Drives under the rim. Shot up good off the high square. The defense leads to a steal, and the Bears are on the board.
Good timeout there for Ward, adjusting exactly what he needed to do. Defense turns into offense for the Bears.
Going to be a backcourt foul on Bear Lake as they continue with the half-court pressure. That's just a reach across the body. They'll give that first personal to Caden Anderson. First foul called of the game. Bears trail by 3, 5-2 with 5:51 to go in the first. Now the defense backs off, and here comes Parker Moser for the Pirates. Works left side to Brown. In the wing, feeds to the post, dishes down low, back to Moser. Shot blocked and swatted into the hands of Anderson on the run. Caden slows down in the front court, has a screen up top, works right side over to Lloyd. Lloyd drives down the middle, double team, kick out. Wide open 3 for Flake on the way, missed it. Rebounded by Campbell for the Pirates, and he gets across the half-court line. Got rid of the ball as he was following over to Garrett Robinson. Now back to Campbell. Drives, dishes on the baseline, kick out, 3 balls away from Robinson. Good. This time Garrett Robinson, the triple on the right side wing, and it's 8-2 West Side. 5:07 to play in the first period. Bears set up the offense in the half court. Bush, top of the key, lob down low, quick pass out, Flake open corner 3 left side, missed another one. Fight for the rebound, and it comes down to the Pirates. Board to West Side on the run. Brown works on the left side angle, comes back out to the perimeter, kicks up top to Moser in the circle, resets things with 26 seconds on the shot clock. 4:42 to go in the first. Pirates leading by 6. Here's Robinson up top. Both student sections going back and forth as the Pirates work on the left side court. Shot clock down to 15. Pirates weave around the outside. Right now, Rob Moser on the left wing deep. Defense picks him up, kick up top, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper from the free throw line is good from Ivan Campbell, and it's 10-2 Pirates.
I'm telling you, Duke, Campbell is a fundamental big. He'll kill you with shots like that from the mid-range.
4:15 to go in the opening period. Bear Lake held to just 2 points through 4 minutes. Left side is Flake. Doesn't take the 3, instead drives in, Key, and then throws it away. Tried to kick out to Caden Anderson. Ball sails out of bounds. A Pirate turnover, or a Bear Lake turnover with 4:06 to play in the first.
Substitutions on the floor is number 10, Taylor Roberts, checking in for number 24, Toby Flake.
West Side inbounds backcourt to Moser. Quickly up to Eli Brown. Works left side now to the elbow. Nice pass down under the rim to a wide open Reddick Graves. His first points of the game. And the Pirates lead by 10. Big assist from Campbell up on top. Now driving in is Lloyd. He gets to the rim on the left side post. Shot no good. Rebounded though by Bush, who's fouled. This will be a foul on the floor after he came down with the ball. First foul called in the game on West Side. And it's going to go against Parker Moser. 3:45 to play in the first. Pirates lead by 10, 12-2.
Substitutions for the Pirates is number 11, Crew Sage, checking in for number 20, Garrett Robinson.
Bear Lake inbounds in front of that rowdy West Side student section. On the baseline is Lloyd. Goes in the lane to Bush. Missed a put up. Gets his rebound though. Fight for it. And they'll call a jump ball call. They'll say it was sandwiched. Arrow is going to favor the West Side Pirates. It was a great inbound play. Bush not able to get the 2 points. And then he got tied up for the rebound. Score remains a 10-point West Side lead. 3:40 to play in the opening period. Pirate basketball up 12-2. 1 team foul apiece. Across the half-court line comes Moser. Defense picks him up. Ball poked loose. Moser goes down, and they do not call the travel. The ball does come out of bounds as Moser falls down with it. He didn't have possession as he was falling, so that's probably why they don't call the travel, but he lost it out of bounds anyway. 3:30 to play in the first. Anderson across the half-court line for the Bears. They've been held to just 2 points. Now a deep 3 taken again. Off the front rim, no good. Another Pirate rebound. Brown with the board. He's out in front to Moser. Makes the defense miss, and then the ball poked away from behind by Crane. Into the hands of the Bear Lake Bears. Working over to Anderson. Sets up the offense left side to Rhett Lloyd. Clock down to 3:08 to go in the first. Lloyd drives, kick out. Roberts, no shot. He drives to the rim in the paint, no good. Ball ricochets out, loose into the front court, and taken away by West Side. Brown on the run in transition. He's hacked and fouled, and he goes down hard. Falling down on top of him was Bryson Crane. Unintentional, but he really fell down on top of Moser. Moser pops up, Or was that Brown, rather, falls on top of Brown, and Eli goes to the free throw line for a couple shots here.
Substitutions here for the Bears is number 24, Toby Flake checking in. Caden Anderson heading to the bench.
Is it postseason?
Yeah.
It feels like it might be postseason tonight.
A little bit.
Tempo, intensity, crowd, it's all here. 2:58 to go in the first. And to the Jacobson Mountain Air free throw line is Eli Brown for 2 attempts. The first is good. He has 4 on the game. And the Pirates jump out to a big lead early, 13-2 on our Bear Lake Memorial scoreboard. 2:58 to play in the first.
Lincoln Henderson checks in for Parker Moser. And number 30, Brendan Bailiff checking in for the Pirates as well.
Second free throw is good, and Eli has 5. And the Pirates have 14 points. 14-2. Bears really need some points here. 2:58 to go in the opening period. No pressure in the backcourt put on by Westside. They'll pick up the zone defense. Dribble drive, kick out again to Roberts. 3 balls on the way. Halfway down, but no good. Fight for the rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Christian Bush, and it's Westside basketball. Perimeter shots not falling early for the Bears.
Just a tough start for the Bear Lake Bears. You got to get that lid off the basket, and you got to get it off quick. These are the games where adjustments are going to win you games, so we got some adjustments to make.
2:45 to go in the first. Bear Lake stays in the half-court trap defense, working at the perimeter, or the timeline. Robinson breaks it, bounces down inside the lane to Campbell. Shot's good for Ivan Campbell for 2 more. He has 6, and the Pirates lead 16-2. 2:30 to go in the first period. Lloyd passes to Crane. Jumper on the free throw line. Front rimmed it, no good. Rebounded by the Pirates. Robinson on the board. Westside runs the court. Here's Ivan Campbell. Drives in. Dishes to the outside. No shot there. Work over to Garrett Robinson. Takes the 3 and got it. Garrett Robinson down the middle. And he has a 3 and he has 6. And it's 19-2. And Coach Ward has no choice but to call another timeout. 2:10 to go in the first period. It's all Westside. Back in 60 on the SVI Sports Network.
I've always said this about title companies. We all do the same exact thing. But it's the people that make the difference.
This new brand is going to represent who we are.
Honesty, integrity, loyalty, kindness, hard work, thoroughness. Nobody would buy anything without knowing they're getting it free and clear of somebody else's debt or problems. And that's the whole purpose of a title search, is to make sure that we can ensure clear title.
And it was critical that we have a brand that really describes that.
The team at the Montpelier office of Flying S Title and Escrow are ready to assist you with your next real estate transaction and are proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. Visit Flying S Title and Escrow at 469 Washington Street or call 208-847-1300. Also available at fste.com. 2 first quarter timeouts called by Coach Ward of the Bear Lake Bears, and his team trying to get something going here. 2:06 to play in the first, and they trail Westside 19-2. It is Bear Lake basketball. Flake on the outside. He'll work it over to the right. Perimeter defense put on heavily by Westside. That's going to be a foul. Little bump on the outside. They'll get Crew Sage on that call. Second team foul on the game against Westside, first on Sage.
Substitutions here for the Pirates. Is checking in is number 32, Reddick Graves, and number 10, Eli Brown. To the bench comes Bailiff and Campbell.
1:56 to play in this opening period. It's all Westside early. Pirates lead the Bears 19-2 in Montpelier. Here's Rhett Lloyd in the front court after the inbound play. Works to the left side wing. He'll hand off to Crane. Bryson drives, dishes down low. Nice pass, but the shot missed. The put back in is good, though. Kaysen Warner missed the shot, but he'll get the board and the bucket after the tip-in drill. Makes it 19-4. Great dish from Crane. Westside works across the half-court line. Works it over to Henderson. Drives. He'll bounce down low. Kick out. Baseline drive. Hop. Shot. Up and over the top and in for 2. I believe that was Sage that had the bucket. Now driving on the other end is Lloyd. He goes to the rim hard, hits the deck, no call. Rebounder almost comes down on top of him with his foot, went right between his knees. Just missed him, and now it's Westside on the other end. 1:08 to go in the first period. Westside ahead, 21-4. Pirate basketball, they'll work over to Lincoln Henderson. He'll step back into the circle, reset the offense. Shot clock down to 17. Out on him defensively is Lloyd. Goes to the right side, elbow to Robinson. Back outside again, Sage. Clock down to 9 on the shot. Here's Sage again. Elbow, kick out. Clock down to 6. 5. Now jumper from Brown on the free throw line. Tipped and deflected. And then into the hands of Crane. He has the ball ripped away. A lot of contact, and they let him go right through it all. And the ball sails out of bounds. No call yet on who it's going to be. Official signals Bear Lake basketball. And both teams are booing. Bear Lake wants the foul. They don't get it. Westside wants the ball. They don't get it. And with 38 seconds to go in the first, it's 21-4. Westside on top, Bear Lake basketball. Lloyd hands off right side to Roberts. He comes up to the top of the key, has the ball poked away, but recollected by Crane. Pulls up the three, top of the key, off the rim, no good. And another big rebound for the Pirates. Graves comes down with it in transition to Sage. In the lane, blocked again by the Bears. Loose ball on the court, picked up by Bear Lake. On the run is Roberts. Goes down the floor to Flake. Missed the layup in transition. And then a foul on Bear Lake, a foul on Westside on the rebound attempt. 9.7 to go in the first. No points in transition, but it does send Rhett Lloyd to the Jacobson Mountainair free throw line for 2 here at the end of first.
A little bit of chaos going on the floor right now. A little back and forth action there, both teams. A lot of turnovers, exciting there for a couple of seconds. That foul went on number 20. That is Garrett Robinson. First personal, third team for Westside.
To the Jacobson Mountainair free throw line is Rhett Lloyd with 9.7 remaining in the first. First free throw is good, and Rhett will have his first points of the game. Makes it 21-5, 3 team fouls each here in this first period.
Bryson Crane coming to the bench, replaced by number 20, that's Christian Bush.
One more for Lloyd, shooting into the Pirate student section that's traveled to Montpelier tonight. He'll toe the line, few dribbles, shots away, nailed it. Rhett has 2. And the Bear Lake Bears trail 21-6. 8 seconds to go for the Pirates on offense. Across the half-court line, Moser works right side to Campbell. Ivan drives, kicks out. 2 seconds, 1 second. Floater in the lane at the buzzer, no good. Rebound to Christian Bush. And after one, the Westside Pirates lead the Bear Lake Bears 21-6 in the semifinal of the District 5 Boys Basketball Tournament. Live coverage on the SBI Sports Network.
Wherever your outdoor adventure takes you, stop first at You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier. Phillips 66 helps you live to the full on your next off-road adventure, fishing trip, or the next time you go hunting, camping, or hiking. And at You Save, you'll find so much more than fuel. Fill up on all the snacks and drinks that you need for the entire trip. That's You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier, where it's your convenience, our pleasure.
We take all the decisions and explain them and make it easier for everybody to understand.
We bring a uniqueness to it, and we try to make sure everything is positive and happy and people have a good experience.
People come in and sign the papers and they leave and they're happy, they get the towels. I like that.
When we hand you that deed to your home, there's not going to be anything that's going to come up later that's going to hurt.
Watching Bear Lake basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Arrow favors the Bears to open up this second quarter of play. Fouls will reset, 0 for both teams, but the Bears need points. They trail 21-6 against the visiting Westside Pirates in this semifinal game of the district tournament. Here come the Bears. Anderson hands off, and then the ball stolen loose, but then picked back up by Bear Lake. It got on the back shoulder of a Pirate, and then taken back away by Rhett Lloyd. He works it right side to Crane, drives in, can't get to the rim, and travels. They'll call it travel just outside the key as he stopped, couldn't get off a pass or a shot.
Looked like he just lost his footing there. Just kind of got ahead of himself and just took one too many steps.
Bear Lake continues to remain in the half-court trap on defense. Pirates in the backcourt with Eli Brown. Picks it up behind the backcourt line, goes to Moser, quickly back to Brown. Ball tipped into the backcourt, picked up by Bear Lake, but out of bounds. Last touched by Rhett Lloyd, who's causing problems at the midcourt line. 7:32 to go in the second period. It's still 21-6, Bears trailing the Pirates. Moser inbounds backcourt once again. Moser across the timeline, top of the key, bounce pass left side corner. Angle drive for Brown, no shot. Back out to Moser. Defense picks him up. Works to get Garrett Robinson. Moser resets the offense with a shot clock at 7. Now 6. Mokers drives. Comes back out. Shot clock at 4. Now 3. Brown drives. He's tripped and fouled. This will be an on-the-court foul with just 1 second remaining on the shot clock.
Foul is going to go on Bryson Crane. That is his second personal foul. First team foul of the quarter. We'll reset the shot clock for the Westside Pirates.
A foul with 1 second.
That's always a tough one to take if you're a coach. That one will frustrate Trevor Ward a little bit, I think.
Roberts inbounds. Actually, it's Robinson. Dumps down low again to Reddick Graves, who gets an easy layup on the left block. He has 4 points on the game. It's now 23-6 Westside. Bear Lake basketball. Lloyd bounces top the key to Bush. Clock down to 6:50 to play in the second. Caden Anderson drives, tries to bounce it down the lane, but it's right into the hands of Eli Brown for a Pirate steal. Westside basketball. They have just clogged up the interior of the lane for the Bear Lake offense. Ball tipped around, stolen on the front court. It's out of bounds off of Westside. It's going to be a turnover on the Pirates, and the Bears get it back.
That's the best way for the Bears to fight back into this game. They got to force turnovers, play smart defensively, and then get some buckets on the offensive end.
Caden Anderson works right side to Lloyd. He's deep on the angle perimeter. 6:30 to play in the second. Now dribbles up left side elbow, back outside left side wing. Pirates remain in their man-to-man defense. On the elbows, Warner. Nothing. Goes to Crane. Drive, spin, floater inside the key. Off the rim, no good, but the putback is missed. It was almost there from Warner, but he missed it off the square, and it's rebounded by the Pirates back the other way. Westside bounce down low in transition. This time stolen by Crane. In the paint, Crane wants to run with it. Goes left side. Extra pass, open 3, Lloyd, wing off the mark, no good. Another Westside rebound. There's going to be a foul on the Bears. They'll get Crane with this one, coming down against the Pirates, working against Campbell.
It's going to be his third personal foul, second team foul, as Crane comes to the bench, replaced by number 10, that's Taylor Roberts.
Insult to injury as the Bears trailing big in the second period, 23-6. And Crane goes to the bench with 3 fouls. Pirate basketball. They cross the half-court line with Moser. Work to Campbell. Ivan drives under the rim. Scoop shot, no good. Rebounded by Bush. Bear Lake ball. Anderson back the other way to set the offense in the half-court. Clock ticks down to 5:39. Anderson drives, spins, gets tied up, and we'll see a foul. Ooh, almost looked like it might be a jump ball call, but they're going to give a foul on Westside at 5:35 to go.
That foul is going to go on number 3. That's Parker Moser, his second personal foul. First team foul for the Pirates.
Bears will inbound in the front court. Lloyd will trigger this in. Bears trying to dig into an early deficit, down 23-6. Anderson, front court after the inbound play. He's picked up by Moser. Bounces to Lloyd on the right. Now the elbow is Warner. Drives left post, ball poked away and stolen. On the run is Eli Brown on the other end, and a quick foul by Rhett Lloyd. This will be on the floor in transition. 5:22 to play in the second period. And another Bear Lake Bear foul, first on Lloyd. And this will be an inbound play coming for the Pirates.
And if you're the Bear Lake Bears, you're okay with that foul. Slows down the pace of the game. They've got to make a basket with your defense back. Don't give up the easy 2. Make them work for it.
Inbounding is Henderson for the Pirates. Goes in the lane, ball tipped loose, and now the Bears on the run. After the steal, Roberts, nice pass in transition, but the layup is too strong. Fight for the rebound underneath. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's Westside basketball. In transition, not able to score on the layup, and the rebound comes towards Westside. The officials are going to talk something over here and make sure that it is actually Westside basketball. It was on the court, and a scramble ensued. The official will come back and actually call a foul on Westside. They'll get Reddick Graves on his first personal, and so they give the ball back to Bear Lake with 5:14 to play in the second. Second team foul on the Pirates. Inbounding is Lloyd. Goes outside to Bush on the perimeter. Wants to drive. Can't get to the rim. Kick out to Roberts. Goes baseline. Back to Bush, and he scores. Great assist to Bush on the baseline drive. His first points of the game, and it's 23-8. West side, ball movement down low. Spin, double team. Extra pass is for an easy layup to Ivan Campbell. And he has 8 in the game. 4:50 to play in the second. West side answers. They lead at 25-8. Bears with the basketball. Roberts feeds it to the lane to Warner. Kick out to Anderson. Takes an angle 3. Off the glass, but no good. And a clean rebound this time for Ivan Campbell. He'll take it across the half-court line himself and got away with the double or a palm carry. Got away with the carry, and then the 3 balls in for Eli Brown. Brown hits the corner 3 left side, and it's 28-8, a 20-point West Side lead. 4:15 to go in the second. Bears work to Bush. Drives, goes strong to the rim, missed the layup, ball out of bounds. They'll say off of West Side. It's going to be Bear Lake basketball down low on the baseline.
Substitutions here for the Pirates is number 30, Bailiff checking in. Number 32, Graves going to the bench. Also for the Bear Lake Bears, 32, Trayson Wright is going to check into the game. Caden Anderson to the bench.
4:08 to play in the second. Bears need points. They trail by 20. 28-8. Inbounding is Lloyd. Flick up top to Bush and quickly hands off to Warner. Right side is Lloyd again. Tries to feed one down low. Ball tipped and stolen again by Ivan Campbell. Across the half-court line. Stops in the front court. Works right side to Henderson. Pass into the corner to Brown. Eli drives. Shots up and good. It's actually Crew Sage. And Crew goes baseline. Pull up Jay just outside the key. It's 30-8 West Side. Lloyd finds Wright. Takes the 3 ball. No good. Rebounded to the West Side Pirates. Henderson on the board. Goes half-court pass, and it's stolen by Lloyd. Then he's bumped. Loose ball picked back up by Lloyd. Drives in, dishes back out to Warner. Free throw line, now to Lloyd. He'll step back and set up the half-court offense. 3:20 to play in the second. 3 team fouls on Bear Lake, 2 on West Side. To the baseline as Roberts drives, steps on the line and out of bounds. Double team on the baseline. Put his foot on the line. West Side basketball back the other way. 3:13 to go in the second. Score remains 30-8. West Side with the ball and the lead. Bears go half-court trap again. Their Pirates break it to Ivan Campbell. Now an angle drive to the rim. Shot up, in, and good. 2 more for Crew Sage. He just scored on the last possession on the baseline jumper. That time it's an angle drive, and the 3rd time out of the game taken by Coach Trevor Ward as the Pirates continue to pour it on in Montpelier tonight. 2:56 to go in the second. It's 32-8 West Side over Montpelier. Over Bear Lake, live on the SBI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier. Online at bearlakeddental.com or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
Here's Jared and Lisa and the SVI Sports crew with more live coverage of Bears basketball.
Jared and Lisa in Boise to cover the Lady Bears. I'm Duke Dance and joined with Nate Matthews, of course, for live coverage of Bear Lake basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Tough start for the Bears in this one. It's been all West Side. They lead at 32-8. 2:56 to go in the second. It is Bear Lake basketball. Inbound backcourt to Rhett Lloyd. Nice crossover move to get across the timeline as he works against Crew Sage. Ball movement into the paint. Back outside. 3 balls away. Off the mark. No good. Missed by Roberts. Rebounded by the Pirates. Down the floor comes Sage. Angle drive off the square and in. Cruz Sage has 2 more, and he's exploded for 8. He has the last 6 points for the Pirates. 34-8. Nice drive. Take, score, wham, and 1. Rhett Lloyd strong on the angle drive to the rim. He'll collect the foul and the bucket, and he'll have a trip to the Jacobson Mountain Air free throw line.
Foul's going to go on number 11. That is Cruz Sage. His second personal foul, 4th team foul for the Pirates.
Stops the clock at 2:25 to go in this second period. And that's going to put Rhett Lloyd to the line for the and 1. Bear Lake in double figures now as the free throw is good, makes it 34-11. Lloyd leading the Bears with 5 points. Brown, pass to Henderson, across the half-court line to Robinson. Dish down low, outside pass. Working in his Brown, floater in the lane, missed a shot, rebounded to Taylor Roberts for the Bear Lake Bears. Lloyd down the court, he drives in. They'll call the play dead, a block call on the Pirates with 2:09 to go in the second. Going to call that foul on the floor, so a baseline inbound.
Foul's going to go on number 20. That is Garrett Robinson. Second personal foul and 4th for Westside. As substitutions, number 32 Graves and number 23 Campbell checking in. Bailiff and Sage coming to the bench.
It is the 4th Westside team foul, so that does put Bear Lake in the bonus on the next one. Up until halftime, 2:09 to go before the break. Lloyd will inbound baseline. Lobs to Warner just outside the key below the elbow. Kick outside back to Lloyd. He'll set the offense. Still plenty of time. Dribbles on his foot. Loose ball. Diving for it's Warner. Kicks it back to Lloyd. Jumper on the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Pirate basketball. On the run is Lincoln Henderson. Works it to the right side. Ball poked out of bounds off of Taylor Roberts. He knocks it out with 1:51 to play in the second. Pirates leading at 34-11. Westside will inbound front court, far side. Here's Garrett Robertson to trigger it in. Robinson goes to Henderson. Right back to Robinson, deep on the right side angle. He's picked up. Brown, Henderson, pivots on the post. Spin around shot, tough shot, no good, but the rebound and the putback is there for Reddick Graves. He has the board in the bucket, and it's 36-11 Westside. 1:28 to go in the second. Lloyd across the half-court line for the Bears. Here's a 3-ball from right. Off the rim, no good. Bears have yet to hit a 3 in the game. Rebound comes down to Brown of Westside. Feeds to Henderson, drives, kick out. Baseline J for Campbell, no good. Fight for the board. Save before it goes out of bounds and off the hands of Bush. And it's Pirate basketball underneath.
Substitutions for the Bears. Number 20, Christian Butch comes to the bench, replaced by number 42. That is Logan Keach.
Westside basketball baseline, 1:08 to go before halftime. Pirates lead the Bears 36-11. Inbound up top to Robinson. Open 3 on the inbound play. Missed it down the barrel. And it's rebounded by Lloyd. Bear Lake basketball. Red across the half-court line. We have 60 seconds to go before halftime. Lloyd drives. Bounces outside to Roberts. No shot. Back to Lloyd. And he'll reset. Crane on the bench right now. He has 3 fouls. He's missed a lot of time here in the second. Lloyd again on the perimeter. Shot clock at 13. Works right side to Keach. Back to Lloyd. Shot clock at 8. Warner, top of the key. Bounce left. Roberts, 3-ball on the wing. Off the mark again. Fight for the rebound, and the Pirates have it. Robinson on the board. Works to Henderson. 26 seconds to go in the half. Shot clock is off. Lincoln Henderson being harassed on the outside by Roberts. Gives up the ball to Garrett Robinson. Back to Henderson. Clock down to 15. Westside will hold the ball and go for the last shot before halftime. The big lead ball poked, loose, but picked right back up by Brown. Pirates have it with 6 seconds. Outside is Robinson. 4 seconds. 3-ball, corner away off the rim, no good. Big rebound by Keach, and time will expire, and the Bears will go to the locker room to try and figure things out. They trail Westside by a score of 36-11 in the district semifinal game. Halftime coverage presented by Caribou Ford when we come back from the Bear Cave, live on the SVI Sports Network.
Live coverage of Bear Lake High School sports on SVI Media is made possible by Gary Tusher CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Here to help. Stephen Hammond Dental, local family dentistry. Lenhard Beverages, proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. And you save Phillips 66. Live life to the full.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital.
Don't you just love going to Caribou Ford in the winter?
It's right in the middle of Eastern Idaho Playground, over Fish Creek Summit. Just beautiful.
By the fishing hole.
Might as well stop for a little soak on the way home.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous warranty forever.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
You have a list of things. None of those things say wander around a warehouse looking for somebody to help you, or walk out not knowing if you got exactly what you need. Nope, you have a list of things, and Ace has them, from the brands you trust. We also have people like Pete who ask the right questions to make sure you get everything you need. Because at Ace, we have our own list, and great service is at the top.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Here's Jared and Lisa and the SVI Sports crew with more live coverage of Bears basketball.
From Bear Lake High School, it is the Caribou Ford halftime show. What do you love most about your Caribou Ford? Keeping it simple in Soda Springs and at CaribouFord.com. Duke Danson, Nate Matthews here with you. You know Jared and Lisa. They're in Boise to cover the Bear Lake Lady Bears at their state tournament. And in tonight here at Bear Lake High School, it's the Westside Pirates over the Bears early through the first half of play. It's been all Westside, Nate, 36-11. Pirates out on top.
I'll tell you what, Duke, you talk about a tale of two halves. Nothing missing for Westside. The Pirates came out firing, and they have not missed. They've shot the ball in an effective clip on the offensive end of the court. Defensively, they are hounding the Bear Lake Bears. They've played great on both sides of the ball. And then for Bear Lake, if you're Coach Trevor Ward, you're going into halftime and trying to switch up a lot of things. I wouldn't say it's panic mode quite yet. Obviously, there's still time in this game to mount a comeback, but you've got to take down an elephant one bite at a time. You got to go in there and figure out ways on defense to slow down the interior. And on offense, you just got to find a way to put the ball in the hole.
It's a 25-point hole right now for the Bear Lake Bears, trailing 36-11. Let's take a look at that score by the numbers with our scoring stats here tonight. First, for the visiting Westside Pirates, has been a very balanced attack for Westside. Eli Brown has 8, Cruz Sage has 8, and Ivan Campbell has 8. And then after that, Garrett Robinson was 6 and Reddick Graves was 6. You have 3 players with 8, 2 players with 6. And that's the scoring in the first half for the Westside Pirates. On the flip side, for the Bear Lake Bears, they've been led by Rhett Lloyd. He has 5 points in the game. And then 2 points for Kason Warner. You have 2 points for Bryson Crane and 2 points for Christian Bush. And that's all for the Bear Lake Bears. Crane had to sit most of that, at least half of that second period with foul trouble.
And that's big, Duke. Bryson Crane, the heart and soul of this offense. Third-year starter, 4-year player on varsity, if I remember right. He might have only played 3, but I'll tell you what, he has been awesome. He scored a ton of points, done a lot of great things. So it's always tough to have your main player on the bench.
Again, at the half, presented by Caribou Ford, it's 36 for the Westside Pirates, 11 for the Bear Lake Bears. We'll take a look at the brackets and also the 2A Girls State Tournament happening in Boise. We'll tell you how things have gone for the Lady Bears earlier tonight. It's all part of the SVI Sports Network and the Caribou Ford Halftime Show.
If RPMs raise your BPMs, if the open road is an open invitation, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Go windows down. Go volume up. Go in. Go out. Go off. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
I've always said this about title companies. We all do the same exact thing. But it's the people that make the difference.
This new brand is going to represent who we are.
Honesty, integrity, loyalty, kindness, hard work, thoroughness. Nobody would buy anything without knowing they're getting it free and clear of somebody else's debt or problems. And that's the whole purpose of a title search, is to make sure that we can ensure clear title.
And it was critical that we have a brand that really describes that.
The team at the Montpelier office of Flying S Title and Escrow are ready to assist you with your next real estate transaction and are proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. Visit Flying S Title and Escrow at 469 Washington Street or call 208-847-1300. Also available at fste.com. Wherever your outdoor adventure takes you, stop first at You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier. Phillips 66 helps you live to the full on your next off-road adventure, fishing trip, or the next time you go hunting, camping, or hiking. And at You Save, you'll find so much more than fuel. Fill up on all the snacks and drinks that you need for the entire trip. That's You Save Phillips 66 in Montpelier, where it's your convenience, our pleasure.
Your leader in local coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Live from the Bear Cave inside Bear Lake High School as postseason basketball on the SVI Sports Network. This is the Caribou Ford halftime show where the visiting Westside Pirates have a nice 25-point lead over the home Bears tonight. The Pirates leading at 36-11. Let's talk about the Lady Bears, though, earlier tonight and take a look at that bracket and see that Bear Lake defeated Declo. Final score 55-26. That's where Jared and Lisa is this evening. They're in Boise to cover live the Bear Lake Lady Bears in the tournament. So Bear Lake advances to the semifinal round tomorrow. They'll tip off at 7 o'clock against either Coal Valley or Soda Springs. And that game going on right now. So the winner of that one will take on the Bear Lake Lady Bears tomorrow night, 7 o'clock tip-off. You can listen live on the Wave because, of course, it is because it is state tournament play. There's no video coverage from SVI, but you can listen to Jared and Lisa on 104.5 The Wave as Bear Lake Lady Bears try and get to that state championship game if they can get a win over either Coal Valley or Soda Springs tomorrow in that semifinal game. Congrats to the Lady Bears on the win tonight. Bear Lake Bears work to do if they want to advance to the championship game of this district tournament. Right now in this semifinal matchup, it's 36-11, Westside on top after Bear Lake comes out of the locker room and gets ready to go in this second half. It's not only just a big game because the winner advances to the championship game, but the loser has to play on Saturday in the consolation bracket. So you'd love to win this game to get into that championship with the 2-0 district tournament record, but also not to have to play on a Saturday afternoon, right?
Yeah, like we said in the pregame, Duke, it's the best of both worlds. You get that extra rest, not have to play on Saturday, get your guys well rested and ready to go for Tuesday. And on top of it, just helps you out when it comes to you can lose one and still win the district. It's best of two. So
the consolation semi going on at this time is Malad and Soda Springs. Loser of that game's out. Winner will play the loser of this one as we take a look at that District 5 boys basketball bracket. And again, Bear Lake, if they can come from behind here and make it a game, they'll put themselves in a chance to go to that championship game, which will be played on Tuesday of next week. You get that Saturday bye. That's going to do it for our halftime coverage presented by Caribou Ford. What do you love most about your Caribou Ford? Keeping it simple in Soda Springs and at CaribouFord.com. For the Bear Lake Bears offensively, when they come out, the outside shots haven't been falling, and Westside's really been taking advantage of that. They've been packing the paint, and when Bear Lake's tried to stretch out that defense, they haven't been able to hit the shots. And so the Pirates are just sitting inside and making everything hard.
And that's just tough because, when the lid's on the basket like that, the best way to break the lid off is to get some inside shots to go in and then you work your way out to the threes. And when the inside's getting shut down, you're forced to shoot threes. So it makes it a lot tougher to break the lid off the basket and and just score more points.
Bears will come out with their original starting five in Caden Anderson, Rhett Lloyd, Bryson Crane, Christian Bush, and Toby Flake. Again, Crane sat quite a bit of that second quarter with 3 fouls. And that will end the half as Coach Tyler Brown of Westside gets his final comments into his team. It is going to be Westside basketball to open up the half. So the Pirates will inbound with Eli Brown at the half-court line in front of the sixth man in the Bear Lake Bear student section. Official gives the go-ahead. And we'll see if the Bears can make this a game in the second half. They trail 36-11. Pirate basketball now working to the right side is West Side. Moser picks up his dribble. Bears immediately go into a intense perimeter defense. Moser goes to the left side wing, back to Eli Brown. Defense misses him, and Brown takes the three. Rebounded by Christian Bush. Bear Lake basketball. Bears on the run with numbers down the court to Anderson and dribbled out of bounds. It was a full court pass to Anderson. Bears maybe went a little too fast in transition, but tried to take advantage of that 5-on-4. But they turn it over on the baseline. 7:30 to play in the third. Still 36-11. Both teams looking for their first points of the half. Bears trapping at the half court. Pirates break it. Down the right post is Campbell's shot knocked around and picked up by Bear Lake. Crane, front court, crossover, ball on his back, goes to the rim, and he's fouled. Most of the time you put the ball on the hip, but he outran the ball on his own dribble. Got on his back, but he corralled it, went to the rim, and he picks up the foul. And that's going to put Crane to the Jacobson Mountain Air free throw line.
Foul's going to go on number 20, Garrett Robinson, his third personal foul. First team for Westside in the third quarter.
Free throws off the rim, no good. Crane will get one more. He was held to just 2 points in the first half. Second free throw, missed that one. Ball rebounded by Westside. Eli Brown comes down with the Pirate board. Westside sets up half-court offense. Moser works right, bounces top of the key. 3 balls away from Robinson. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded on the baseline by Bear Lake's Toby Flake. Now the Bears want to run with it. Here's Lloyd in the front court. Works right side to Anderson. Bounces over to Lloyd again, deep on the right side angle. Top of the key to Bush. Works left. Flake, open 3 on the wing. Another miss, but rebounded by Bush. He doesn't go back up. Kicks it up top. Loose ball picked up by Lloyd. Bears still have it. New shot clock. Ticks down to 28. Driving is Bush. Kicks it back out again. Lloyd resets the offense. Shot clock at 21. Deep on the right wing. Back up top to Bush. Lob down low. Good pass to Crane. Shot is up. Missed it. Got his own rebound and fouled on the way back up. Crane frustrated. He wanted that shot. Doesn't drop, but he does go back to the Jacobson Mountain Air free throw line.
Foul's going to go on number 3, Parker Moser. That is his third personal foul, second team foul for the Pirates.
6:21 to play in the third period. It's 36-11. Both teams still looking for their first points out of the second half, and it doesn't come on that one. Another missed free throw. Score remains 36-11.
Substitutions here for the Pirates. Number 5, Lincoln Henderson checks in. Number 3, Parker Moser going to the bench. Also going to the bench, number 20, Garrett Robinson, replaced by Crew Sage, number 11.
Second of 2 free throws for Bryson Crane, trying to salvage the second, and he can't. Missed it short. He's 0 for 4 on his last 2 trips to the line. 6:16 to play in the third period. Both teams still scoreless here in the half. But Pirates up 36-11. Baseline drive, kick out to Brown. Feed into the paint, turnaround for Henderson. Kicks it back outside again to Brown. No shot there. Up top is Robinson, now corner. Baseline drive, ball stolen on the baseline pass by Bear Lake. Lloyd has the steal, pressured in the backcourt and loses the ball. Lost it out of bounds after he tried to dribble out of a double team, and the ball gets away from him. 5:56 to go in the third, and it goes back to Westside. Still 36-11, Pirates on top. Westside will inbound on the baseline. Moser looking, it's actually Henderson. Lobs up top to Ivan Campbell. Bounces left side to Eli Brown. No shot in the corner. Back up to Campbell. Shot clock still at 27. Here's Henderson, picked up by Anderson. With the Bears on defense, Campbell drives and throws it away. Tried to hit Crew Sage. Goes through the hands of Sage and into the West Side bench. Pirates turn it over.
Number 10, Taylor Roberts checking into the game. Number 3, Caden Anderson going to the bench for the Bears.
5:38 to go in the third period. It's 36-11. West Side still on top. Bears defense has played well. They've come up with stops. Now they just need points. Lob to Crane, and they will call a foul in the lane. It's going to be against Westside, as they've tried to hit Crane the last few possessions down in the paint. This time the foul will not be on the shot. Third team foul on Westside, and Bear Lake will inbound baseline. Lloyd to trigger it. Lobs up top to Bush. Pass to Crane, top of the key. Works left side to Lloyd, who dribbles center court. Back to Crane, left side angle. Drives, pulls up the jumper on the post. That one falls. We'll see if that can get Bryson Crane and the rest of the Bear offense rolling as they score first in the second half with 5:10 to go in the third. Ball tipped to the front court, but the Pirates recollect. Here's Campbell. He wants to drive angle, double team, kick out. Works to Henderson, extra pass up top to Sage. Jumper below the elbow, off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, loose pulled in by Crane. He's on the run. Bryson gets to the free throw line, stops, pops from the post, no good. But a rebound underneath by Lloyd. That one was halfway down, and it came out. Lloyd has the board. It's still Bear Lake basketball. He's pressured to the front court. Big dribble move. Crossover kick out, flake three. Off the rim, no good. But a rebound by Crane, and he missed it on the putback. Has another rebound. He fights, he dribbles, he scoops it, missed it, and this time it's rebounded by Westside. Crane is working his guts off, but there's a lid over the cylinder. The ball just won't drop. 4:20 to play in the third. Roberts dishes down low to Ivan, and Campbell scores for the Pirates. 38-13. 4:11 to go in the third. Shake and bake for Lloyd. Works it outside Roberts. Three left wing. Missed again. Bears have not hit a three ball. Rebound came down to the Pirates, but it was taken away by Rhett Lloyd. Bears get an extra possession and a new shot clock. 3:55 to go in the third period. Shot clock down to 24. Just 4 points have been scored in this second half. 2 for each team. It's 38-13. 3 team fouls on Westside, 0 on Bear Lake. Hesitation, drive left, shot good with the foul. Beautiful move at the top of the key by Rhett Lloyd. Hesitates, then takes it to the rim. Contact for the and one.
Just a great move by Rhett Lloyd there, hesitating, getting to the basket. Foul's going to go on number 11. That is Crew Sage. Third personal, fourth team foul for the Pirates. Rhett Lloyd at the line to shoot the and one.
3:41 to go in this third period. And Lloyd trying to get the lid off the rim in Bear Lake. Got it. He leads the Bears with 8 points. Westside Pirate basketball. Bears trapping at the half court. Pirates break it. Great ball movement to Campbell. Kick out to Brown. Baseline shot, bouncing and drops. Eli Brown has 2, and he's the first scorer in the game to hit double digits. He has 10, and the lead back up to 24. 40-16, 3:20. Here's inside to Crane. Spin, shoot, good with the foul again in the paint. Bryson Crane back to the Jacobson Mountain Air free throw line, and a chance at a three-point play.
And you talk about momentum. This is the perfect situation for this. The Bears need to see some shots go in, and this is how they're going to get them. Foul's going to go on number 11. That is Crew Sage. Fourth personal, fifth team foul as Moser checks in for Lincoln Henderson. And number 24, Rafe Graves checking in also for the Pirates.
3:17 to go in the third. And a shot from the charity stripe for Bryson Crane to make it a three-point play and try an inch closer to a 20-point deficit. Hits the free throw. Crane now with 7. 5 coming in the second half with 3:10 to go in the third period. Westside double team on the outside. They go to Campbell. Drives, too strong. Rebound is loose on the court, and Bear Lake scoops it up and outlets to Crane on the run. Half court pass to Roberts. Extra passes behind Flake and out of bounds, and it's Westside basketball.
Looked like that pass got batted by the Pirates. Good defensive play. Just barely tipped off of Flake's fingers, out of bounds. Pirates basketball.
2:57 to go in the third. Pirates again break the half court press. Moser just outside the half-court circle with 2:48 to go in the third. It's still 40-19. Pirates with the lead over the Bears. Campbell feeds to Brown. Jumper below the elbow. No good. Rebound is there for Rafe Graves. He does go back up with it, but they're going to call a foul on the floor before he takes the shot.
Foul's going to go on number 11, Rhett Lloyd. His second personal foul, first team foul for the Bears.
Comes with 2:39 remaining in the third. Bear Lake down by 21. If you can make this a 15-point game at the end of the third period, then you have something to work with. But they need to stop here again. Here's Ivan Campbell, strong to the glass. Beats the double team down the left point, down the left post, and Campbell with 10.
Campbell, just a big, physical, phenomenal athlete inside. One of the better post players, and got a lot of points tonight to show for it.
2:18 to go in the third. Bears back down by 23. Elbow jumper from Bush is in. Christian Bush gets the J. It's 42-21. See if the Bear Lake Bears can get things rolling here. They've scored on the last couple of possessions. Campbell shut down baseline. They need a few more stops. 2 minutes to go in the third. Down to a 21-point game, 42-21. Up top is Brown. Gets a screen, drives angle, can't get to the rim. Kicks it back up top to Graves, and he's fouled on the perimeter. They'll call this on Taylor Roberts. Stops the clock at 1:48 to go in the third. West Side will inbound in front of the Bear Lake student section. They'll have Eli Brown go trigger this in. 1:48 remaining in the third period. Bear Lake down 42-21. Bear Lake is in the bonus on 5 West Side fouls as they go to Campbell in the lane. Extra pass down low, double teamed out of bounds, and off of Reddick Graves. It's Bear Lake basketball. Flake inbounds backcourt to Rhett Lloyd. Lloyd across the half court to set up the offense. 1:35 to go in the third. Bears can get it under 20 on this possession. Shake and bake up top. Pull-up jumper at the line for Crane. No good. Gets his own rebound, though. Can't go back up with it. Clears it back outside. And they're going to call a foul on Bear Lake, and this will be free throws. Crane has just eaten up some rebounds, and he's been able to get to the line. He'll have 2 here off the bonus from the Jacobson Mountain Air charity stripe.
Foul's going to go on number 24, Rafe Graves. His first personal foul, 5th team foul, so we're in a bonus situation for the Bears.
2 shots, 1:23 to go in the third. First attempt for Crane off the front cylinder and off left side. He couldn't hardly believe it. He's left quite a few points left off the board from the line. He has one more here. Second one is in. Crane with 8, and the lead down to 20. 1:21 to play in the third period. Half-court trap again by Bear Lake. Pirates break it. Take it down to the low block. No shot. Kick up top. Ball tipped around and stolen by Bear Lake. They try and go in transition and turn it back over. A bounce pass at the half-court line into a triple team, and the Pirates have it. 1:02 to go in the third. Moser in the circle. Clock down to 58. Coach Brown directing his offense. Moser looks for some direction. Takes it to the right side, double team, feeds, corner, 3, Rafe Graves, too strong, no good, airballed it into the hands of Crane. 44 seconds in the third, Bear Lake basketball. Lloyd, he'll step back and run the half-court offense. Shot clock at 25. Finds Crane, left wing, fakes right, dribbles left, to the rim, shot, it's there again with a foul. Count it with the and one. Crane's coming alive. He has 10 and back to the line.
What an absolute acrobatic finish there for Bryson Crane. Goes into traffic, gets bumped pretty hard. They're trying to stop him from taking that shot, and he knocks it down as the foul goes on number 24, Rafe Graves, his second personal.
We mentioned trying to get it to 15 by the end of the third. Well, right now it's 18. Free throw, make it 17. Bryson's starting to heat up. 30 seconds to go in the third period. It's 42-25. Bears trying to mount a comeback in the semifinal district tournament. 25 seconds to go in the third period. In the circle is Moser. Shot clock is off. 18 seconds. Hands off to Brown. They're going to milk time and try and take the last shot of the period. Try and add to a 17-point advantage. 42-25. West Side on top. Graves with it, 6 seconds, makes a move, 4 seconds, ball's tipped and stolen. On the run is Flake, works it left side, layup at the buzzer's missed. Beautiful in transition off the steal, but they can't hit it at the buzzer in transition. 42-25 at the end of 3. A big fourth quarter on the way next. 8 minutes to go on the SBI Sports Network.
We take all the decisions and explain them and make it easier for everybody to understand.
We bring a uniqueness to it, and we try to make sure everything is positive and happy and people have a good experience.
People come in and sign the papers and they leave and they're happy, they get the cows. I like that.
When we hand you that deed to your home, there's not going to be anything that's going to come up later that's going to hurt.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier, online at bearlakedental.com, or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
Start of the fourth period at Bear Lake High School. It is Bear basketball. They have cut it down to a 17-point game, so still a massive task. If you can get it to 10 with about 4, maybe 5 minutes left, it's a game. 8 minutes to go. The Bears have trailed by as many as 20. 25, actually. So they did outscore the Pirates in the third. Left a lot of points off the board from the line, though. Here's an outside shot. Good. Finally, a triple for Taylor Roberts. The first USAVE Phillips 66 three-pointer of the game for the Bears.
Good to see him get his stroke back. He has been red hot recently for Bear Lake from beyond the arc.
And now it's down to 15. Pirates underneath, dribble on the line and out of bounds. Brendan Bailiff lost it on the double-team post. Bears with momentum, trying to dig back into this one, and a timeout taken by Coach Brown and the Pirates. 7:32 to go. Momentum for the Bears. Can they come back? 15-point deficit on the SBI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
Live coverage of Bear Lake High School sports on SVI Media is made possible by Gary Tusher CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Here to help, Stephen Hammond Dental. Local Family Dentistry. Lenhard Beverages, proud to support the Bear Lake Bears. And USAVE Phillips 66. Live life to the full.
Live coverage of Bears basketball continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Both student sections making noise with 7:32 to go in the game. The Bears have cut it down to 15 and given themselves a fighting chance in this one early on in the fourth period. It's 42-28, West Side on top. Bears, though, with the basketball. They just got a big three by Roberts and then a stop on the other end. But now the ball poked loose and taken away by Moser. Pirates, he'll Euro step, goes up to the rim, and he's fouled by Lloyd. Bear Lake was hoping for the travel, say maybe an extra hop, but they're going to get Lloyd on the foul. This will be on the shot and send Parker Moser to the free throw line with 7:20 to go in the game.
Foul's on Rhett Lloyd. Third personal foul, first team foul for the Bears in the fourth quarter, sends Parker Moser to the line.
First free throw off the back iron, no good for Parker. Has one more to go. So 3 on Lloyd, 3 on Crane. Second free throw missed, rebounded by Crane. Bear Lake basketball. He'll let the defense fly by, sets up the offense to Lloyd. Left side to Roberts, flick into the lane to Crane. Great pass down low to Bush, but it's an offensive foul. Bush fell backwards, set his back to the rim and fell down. And they're going to call the foul offensive on Bush. Brown to draw the charge with 7:10 to go in the game.
I think that's just a smart defensive play by West Side. Bush posting up, and they just kind of pulled the chair out on him. Bush fell on top of the defender. It's now West Side basketball. Graves checking in also for the Pirates.
It was a great pass down to Bush, but almost too good. He wasn't quite ready for the ball. Maybe caught him off guard a little bit. 7 minutes to go in the game. Still a 14-point difference, 42-28. Still plenty of time for Bear Lake. They need a few more stops here. Brown gets the points on the post. And Eli Brown has 12 in the game. Lead back up to 16, 44-28. Works left side. Roberts gives it up top to Lloyd. Feeds to Crane on the elbow. Goes up strong to the glass. Almost got it to go, but no, he is fouled again. That will put Bryson Crane back to the Jacobson Mountain Air free throw line. 6:34 to go in the game.
Foul's going to go on number 3, Parker Moser. That is his 4th personal foul. First team foul for the Pirates.
Crane with 2 attempts. He has 11 in the game. No good. Hung on the rim and rolled out.
Substitution for the Pirates, number 5, Lincoln Henderson checking in for Parker Moser with his 4 fouls.
Second attempt. Bryson at the stripe. Missed another one. That rolled the inside rim, rebounded by Graves. West Side basketball, 2:28 to go in the 4th. Bear Lake needs another stop here if they can get it, trailing 44-28. Drive in, shot up, good. No, they wave it off. Lincoln Henderson foul. They're going to say he was bumped before the shot. And they're going to say a foul on the floor. West Side's irate. That's going to result in an inbound play from the baseline. It was a wild shot. He was on the baseline fading away from the rim. He made it, but they wave it off. Say it was a foul beforehand, and then Bear Lake gets a steal on the inbound. Works to Roberts, out in front to Lloyd. In transition, shot is up and good. Christian Bush over the top, blaze it over Robinson and in. 14-point game, 6:08 to go. West Side on the other end. Feed into the paint to Campbell. Spin, shot, bouncing, good. And they count it. No, they... Did they say goaltending?
Yeah, I think they said basket interference there.
Okay.
Crane got up, got his hand in the net.
So the basket doesn't count. 46-30.
Yeah,
ball moving around the outside. Here's Crane. Drive, scores on the right side post. 46-32. 14-point game. Still stolen at the half-court line by the Bears. 5:44 to go. Bears on the perimeter. Here's Sage. That's Lloyd. Top of the key. Right side Flake. Back to Lloyd. Deep top key. Now right again. Flake on the wing. 5:28 to go. Shot clock down to 10 and a timeout taken by Coach Ward and the Bear Lake Bears. Still in it. Possession after the timeout will be a big one. 5:26 to go in the game. 30-second timeout on SBI.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital.
You're watching Bear Lake basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
5:26 to go in the game, and it's 46-32. West Side on top. 3 team fouls on the Bears, 1 team foul on the Pirates. It is Bear Lake basketball. Going to have Toby Flake inbounding at the half-court line. Inbound backcourt to Lloyd. Comes across the timeline, has a screen, and throws it away. Got caught up between a pass and a shot, nowhere to go. Tried to hit Roberts, and that's a Bear turnover. 5:21 to go in the 4th. Still a 14-point game, 46-32. West Side breaks the half-court trap. Eli Brown dribbles, works to the corner. Extra pass on the post, double team. Ball's out and off of Bear Lake, stays with West Side. Ivan Campbell had the ball knocked out of his hands by the Bears. 5:07 to go in the 4th. It's 46-32, Bears on top. Bears trailing West Side, trying to mount the comeback. Robinson inbounds to Campbell. Flick up top to Moser. It's actually Lincoln Henderson, working around, now into the paint. Shot fake, but doesn't take it. Back out to Robinson, now again to Campbell. Ivan dribbles, shot fake, goes up, scoops it up and in. And Ivan Campbell with a nice move in the lane again. He has 12 on the game. Back to 16. On the other end, Roberts misses a three, and it's rebounded by the Pirates. Loose ball picked up by Campbell. Westside basketball. Now time really becoming an issue here again. 16-point difference. Bears cannot let this get back up to 20, and a timeout taken by Tyler Brown of the Westside Pirates. 4:32 to go. Full timeout on the SBI Sports Network.
Don't you just love going to Caribou Ford in the winter?
It's right in the middle of Eastern Idaho Playground, over Fish Creek Summit. Just beautiful.
By the fishing hole.
Might as well stop for a little soak on the way home.
We're Caribou Ford with the famous warranty forever.
And we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
You have a list of things. None of those things say wander around a warehouse looking for somebody to help you, or walk out not knowing if you got exactly what you need. Nope, you have a list of things, and Ace has them, from the brands you trust. We also have people like Pete who ask the right questions to make sure you get everything you need. Because at Ace, we have our own list, and great service is at the top.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
4:32 to go in an intense game in Bear Lake. Would you expect anything different? Westside at the Bears tonight, the semifinals of the district tournament. Winner goes to the championship game on Tuesday. Loser has a semifinal game on Saturday. Right now, the Pirates have the advantage, up 48-32, and it is Pirate basketball. Westside with one team foul, Bear Lake with 3. Sage dribbles into Campbell, and he will have a foul on the court. Did take a shot, foul beforehand again. Be called on Bear Lake, and they're going to get Lloyd with his. Nope, they're actually going to give it to Crane, his 4th. So he and Lloyd both have 4, and it is Westside basketball. Moser inbounds. Looking, goes to the post to Campbell. Ball tipped, but he collects. Now spins, goes to the rim and scores. And Ivan Campbell has 14, the lead back to 18. Bears have to get points, or this one's going to get away from them again. And they throw it away. Unforced turnover, trying to pass over to the right side. Miscommunication, goes into the bleachers. It's Westside basketball, 4:04 to go. 14 fouls on Bear Lake, so the next one puts Westside to the line regardless. Just 1 on the Pirates. As Moser loses the dribble at the half court, picked up by Roberts. Hands off to Lloyd, goes left side to Crane, behind his back, in the lane, missed the shot, fight for the rebound, volleyed into the hands of Moser. Pirate basketball, and then a big foul as Cruz Sage is leveled on the sideline by Lloyd, unintentional, but Lloyd came over to put on defense, runs into Sage, and I think Lloyd's done. It's going to be his 5th, and Rhett Lloyd's fouled out with 8 points.
Caden Anderson, number 3, going to check in to replace him. Great game for Lloyd tonight.
3:48 remains in the 4th. And now 2 free throws from the line for Cruz Sage. If he hits them both, we're back to 20. Bears were able to get it down to 14. It looked like they might get this thing going down to single digits, but just weren't able to do so. Sage from the stripe hits the first. 19-point lead for Westside and 9 points on the game for Cruz Sage. One more attempt to come from the line. 51-32 on our Bear Lake Memorial scoreboard. This to make it 20. Missed it, stays 19, but the rebound to Campbell. Then he lost the ball, stolen by Anderson. Looked like he was going to throw it away, but it was tracked down by Flake. Bears still have it. 3:38 to go in the game. Have to have points on this possession. Anderson works left side to Crane, up top now. Directing, deep 3, takes the shot, missed it. Deep rebound pulled in by Anderson, but tipped and taken by Campbell. Pirate basketball. Campbell in trouble on the outside, works to Moser. Another timeout taken by Coach Tyler Brown. 3:18 to go in the game. 51-32, Pirates by 19, back in 30 on SVI.
If RPMs raise your BPMs, if the open road is an open invitation, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Go windows down. Go volume up. Go in. Go out. Go off. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Jared and Lisa, and live coverage of Bear Lake basketball.
Jared and Lisa in Boise tonight. Earlier they had the Bear Lake Lady Bears win in the state tournament game against Declo. So the Bear Lake Lady Bears in the semifinal game. Jared and Lisa will have that one. I'm Duke Dance, and here with Nate Matthews with 3:18 to go in the fourth. 51-32. Westside took the lead early and never looked back. Bear Lake was unable to bring this down to a single-digit deficit, and now it's a 19-point lead again in favor of the Pirates with 3:15 to go in the game. Westside basketball. Eli Brown in the front court, milking a little clock here. Shot clock at 18. The weave around outside. Moser hesitates and now hands off to Sage. Shot clock at 11. Now 10. Ball loose, but picked up by Westside. Now it's stolen away by Bear Lake. Bears on the run with numbers to the rim as Robertson is blocked out of bounds. Stays with the Bears on their end, but a big hustle play down the floor.
I mean, that's just a great defensive effort there by the Pirates. Could have gave up the layup, but instead they hustled back and played some clean defense, got a block on the shot, and going to make the Bears earn 2 points here.
It's Cruz Sage on the block for Westside. Here's a lob to Crane in the lane, double team, splits it, dribbles it. Now he goes up strong. Not good enough, though, and it's a rebound off the miss for Reddick Graves, and it's Westside ball again. Time running out here for the Bear Lake Bears. 2:40 to go in the fourth. It's 51-32 Westside. They're going to try and take as much of the shot clock down as they can. Dribble, drive, take, fake the pass and to the rim. Wide open was Cruz Sage. Bears were ready for the kick out, expecting more time to be taken off, but instead Sage fakes him out. Head fake on the pass and to the rim, uncontested. Now it's a 21-point game. Nice pass down to Crane outside from Christian Bush. And Crane has 2 more to give him 13 on the game. 11 of those coming here in the second half, but just 2:05 to go. Westside on the perimeter on the other end. 2 minutes remain. It's 53-34. Pirates on top. Westside is in the bonus and just 1 foul on the Pirates. So they have plenty to give if necessary. Now Bear Lake will foul. Taylor Roberts will get the foul. Just trying to stop the clock with 1:51 remaining in the game. And that's going to send Cruz Sage back to the Jacobson Mountain Air free throw line.
I mean, you talk about extending the game, and if you're the Bears, you got to extend the game here with fouls. Fortunately, you're already in a bonus situation. You don't have to pick up any fouls. You don't have any fouls to give, so got to send the Pirates to the line and hope for some misses.
The first one for Sage is a miss. Comes with 1:51 to go in the fourth period. 53-34. Sage will have one more chance to make it a 20-point advantage. He'll toe the line, send it away, got it. Back to 20, 54-34, Pirates on top. 1:45 to go in the game and counting. Here comes Anderson. Lost the ball, but picked up by Bush. He spins and kicks it out. Dribble drive from Flake to the rim, bouncing and bouncing, no good. Rebounded by Brown. It's Westside basketball. 1:30 remaining in the game, and it's going to be too little too late for the Bears. Trailing by 20. Bear Lake not fouling here. Westside burning clock. Shot clock down to 20 seconds. Dribble drive take. Now a kick out left to Brown. Bear Lake still pressuring the ball, but not able to get a steal and not fouling. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Game clock down to 1:10. Almost is still at the half court. Now the shot clock at 6. Here's a 3-ball with 4. Bounce on the rim, missed. Rebounded by Crane. Bears on the run with 60 seconds remaining. Crane, step back 3 in transition. Off the side iron, no good. Rebounded by Moser and the Pirates. Westside in the front court. Works to Campbell. Left side wing, 45 seconds remains. 54-34 on the scoreboard. Time ticking away. Campbell hesitates. He drives. And fouling out Bryson Crane. And he made sure he got all of his 5th foul that he could get.
I think that was a frustration foul.
Absolutely.
There. He kind of just stepped in and gave, looked like he gave Campbell a shove just into the ref, and that's going to end his night, unfortunately.
He'll get his 5th.
Evan Cottle checking in for the Bears.
38 seconds remaining and a 20-point deficit for Bear Lake as the free throw is missed by Campbell. He'll have one more as Coach Brown's going to empty his bench. He's sending 4 subs now. The 5th for the shooter will come in when they can. 38 seconds remaining in the game. West Side will win this one. They will advance to the first game of the district championship. Bear Lake will play either Malad or Soda Springs. That game will be played on Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Free throw away, bouncing, no. Missed them both, 36 seconds. Rebounded by Bush. And there's going to be a whistle and a foul on the floor.
Oh, kind of a cool display of sportsmanship for Campbell fouling there so he could get his teammates in that don't get as much time. Kind of a cool play of sportsmanship for his own team.
So he fouls just so he can stop the clock and sub out. He was the shooter. Wasn't able to do so during the last break between the free throws. 33 seconds to go in the game. 20-point lead for West Side. Up 54-34. Angle drive for Flake. Works behind to Roberts. Jumper from the elbow was good. Taylor Roberts has 5 on the game. 17 seconds remains in the 4th. Shot clock is off. Bears pressuring but not fouling. West Side trying to take off the last 8 seconds. And they have their JV squad in right now. 4 seconds, now down to 3. Bear Lake pressuring but not fouling. And time will tick off. Final score, West Side with the win, 54-36. Pirates advance. Bears go consolation bracket on Saturday night against Malad and Soda Springs. They will have to win that game to earn the rematch against West Side. Should they do that, they'll have to beat the Pirates twice to win the district championship.
Just kind of an unfortunate night for the Bears. Not a lot of shots going their way. Had a tough night shooting the basketball, but tale of 2 halves. The second half they came back and they battled and they gave it their best shot. They scored a lot more in the second half, put up an effort on the offensive side of the ball, got back into it for a little while, so you can take a little bit of momentum into that game and hope for a rematch with a win on Saturday.
Absolutely. That's heading into our post-game coverage here on the SVI Sports Network. Let's take a look at this score in the numbers with Westside winning 54-36. First, some of the scoring stats for the Pirates. They were led by Ivan Campbell, who had 14 on the game. And these are all unofficial, by the way, so 14 for Ivan. Cruz Sage had 12 for Eli Brown as well. And it looks like 6 points for Garrett Robinson and 6 points for Reddick Graves for the Pirates. For the Bear Lake Bears, they were led by Bryson Crane, who had 11 of his 13 points coming in the second half. Bryson leads the Bears with 13. 8 points for Rhett Lloyd, 5 for Taylor Roberts, 4 for Christian Bush, and 2 for Kaysen Warner for scoring for the Bear Lake Bears. So again, the Bears will drop this one 54-36, the final, and they will take on either Malad or Soda Springs Saturday night at 7 o'clock. And I believe we have Coach Brown.
Coach Ward.
Sorry, say that again.
Coach Ward.
Ward? Okay, thanks, Coach Ward. I'm the sub, so I'm not familiar with everybody, so appreciate you coming in. Let's talk about this game. Westside got out to that big start early, and you guys made a valiant effort to come back. But what happened early in the game that let them build the lead?
You know, when we can't make a bucket, it seemed like there's a lid on it all night long, and just things weren't going our way. 50-50 balls, fouls, shots, you name it. Just seems like it just wasn't our night, and we got frustrated and tried to keep it together. We had a few spots in the game where we looked like we were going to make a comeback, but for the most part, it wasn't our game tonight. So
that was pretty much it.
Yep.
Right? It just wasn't your game. Well, what was the conversation at halftime? Because you guys did come out in the second half with a spark, and like you said, there were some moments where it looked like you were going to be able to bring this back to single digits, and it just didn't quite get there. But what adjustments were made at halftime?
You know, it's just our defense. we said we got to take pride in our defense and take it away. We got to match up with them and not let them score the ball, layups. And it just, I don't know. If we had a mental block tonight, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but we're going to flush this one down the toilet. Let's put it that way.
Right. So
we're going to gather ourselves and get back to it on Saturday.
So you look to regroup on Saturday. And what is the message to the team at this point when you get ready for Saturday?
We got to trust each other. We got to share the ball. At times tonight it didn't look like we were looking for each other. When we penetrate, the kick was there and we weren't looking for it. And if the lane's there, I like it, but we got to hit our open guys too and trust. They weren't falling outside either tonight for us. So it was a struggle. We didn't know whether to shoot outside or try inside, and I wanted them to try inside to get confidence going, and sometimes it wasn't there and we were forcing it because the threes weren't falling. So what do you do?
Coach Ward in our postgame coverage. Coach, appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Again,
Bear Lake will take on either Malad or Soda Springs on Saturday. That game will tip off here at 7 o'clock. No Jared or Lisa for that game either, as they are still in Boise to take on or to broadcast the Bear Lake Lady Bears. And again, they did win earlier today, 55-26. So the Lady Bears will play at 7 o'clock tomorrow with a chance to go to the state title game on that Saturday afternoon.
So we do have an update on the girls. So Soda lost the game 38-47. So we will be playing tomorrow against Cole Valley Christian. That will be a 7 o'clock tip-off from Boise at Kuna High School. So state semifinals for the Bears. They'll be playing the Cole Valley Christian Chargers.
That will tip off at 7 o'clock. Radio-only coverage with Jared and Lisa tomorrow night. Scheduled tip-off time at 7 o'clock. Nate, thanks for letting me come over to Montpelier and call it a good game.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun. You talk about the greats of the game. There's Wilt Chamberlain, there's Michael Jordan, and there's Duke Dance. So it's been awesome to do a game with you. It's been a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun tonight. Hopefully better result in the next game for the Bears.
Bears drop this one against Westside. They play again Saturday night. Thanks for joining us live from Bear Lake High School on the SVI Sports Network.